James throwing on first down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Ioannidis in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A very solid gain of 27. James now on first down, dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. On 1st and 10, James. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's James on 1st and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back to throw. James flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Now and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. A 6. To throw is James. Throwing on first down. Being chased out left. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. 67 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Garrett Selleck, his 5th. Now James on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. James on 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down, James. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
James now throwing again. Steps away to his left. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
His throw incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's James. Back to the air on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, his first touchdown. To throw is James. Throwing on first down. And Selleck here, left side. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now James on first down, looking deep down. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Dolphins. 41 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on second and goal. Looking to throw. James. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took us.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Garrett Selleck with his second. And got his man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw. James buying time to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. James now throwing on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Still's the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll in a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's James on third down. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Looking to throw. James. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Garrett Selig with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. To throw is James on first down, forced out to his left. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now James on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. James throwing on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st down, James. Pressure applied, and he he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Back to throw. James being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Hey, 4 down. Let's go!
James now throwing on 3rd and long. And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And a big turnover there. So now here come the Dolphins. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Let's go!
Here's James to throw on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Shaq Lawson able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. We thought...
Let's go!
To throw is James. Throwing after the interception. Flush to his right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield and try and hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Trying to get it that time to Stills. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Let's go!
Now James looking to throw on second down. Forced out to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
James on first down. Buying time to his left. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, James. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jerry Hughes in there to sack him for a loss of 6. James now to throw on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Here's James throwing on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little different in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Looking to throw. James. And it's caught by Selleck. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Back to throw. James. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and the Bills have recovered. Come the Dolphins now. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw is James. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end, Selleck. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there of 22.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now James to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. James. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Garrett Selleck. James on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 22. James now throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. This is Crowell on the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's James looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is Selleck here with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22. To throw is James on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there of 22. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. James. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Come on,
Looking to throw. James. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt. Now James on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. James throwing on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Back to throw. James. Pass incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey. Here we go.
James now throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Looking to throw. James. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
As much football as we...
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. James eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaq Lawson in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Being chased out left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't... Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Steps away to his left. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's James on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Let's go!
To throw is James on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now James to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Looking to throw. James. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
4 down. Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little... Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game.
Hello again, everybody.
James throwing on first down, being chased out left, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Flush to his right. Got his man, Isaiah Crowell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. James now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Garrett Selleck, his 9th. Here's James on first and 10. And his throw is incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
To throw is James. To throw again. Forced out to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Buying time to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. And they're not able to convert on fourth down. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now James looking to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On third and 2, James. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. James throwing on first down. Oh, fighting off the defender. It's caught by Crowell. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. James now on first down, being chased out left. And he fights through one man. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Willie Henry able to drop him for a loss of a couple. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Back to throw. James. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Looking to throw. James steps away to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Forced out to his left. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Here's James on first and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Stacy McGee able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Buying time to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan. To throw is James. Throwing on first down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Let's go!
Back to throw. James dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot. Now James on first down. Flushed out right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's a give to Crowell, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. James to throw on second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, James. And that is incomplete. James now on 1st and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Dolphins, 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's James throwing on 1st down, and an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Being chased out left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys... So now here come the Dolphins. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. James forced, and that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Garrett Selleck, a beast in the red zone. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your